What is up, though, Lions fans? We are back once again. You know what time it is. It is time for the Hall of Fame game. Is everybody excited? Are you as excited as me? Let me know. Super excited, right? There's going to be a lot of chat that we talking. There's going to be a lot of chat. So y'all get y'all opinions and comments in there because this is the Hall of Fame game. We're going to talk about the game a little bit. We're going to talk about our little observations and everything that we're looking at, but it's the Hall of Fame game, man. You know, it is what it is. Let me pop the chat out. Let me make sure it's live chat so I make sure I catch everyone's chats, not just top chat. David Bryson says, "What's good, Motor City Don P? Basking it. What up, though, David Bryson? What you count up by 40 over? Oh, David Bryson. So this is indeed kombucha. It is, but I had to come on stream again with one. I might have that might just be a bit all year. Every game I might come on with a kombucha, you know, as a shout out to a person that, you know, felt the need to tell me that he didn't know who I knew and, you know, he didn't want people drinking 40s and smoking weed on stream. Got a little throat tickle, so I was like, let me go ahead and get me some kombucha and see what's going down. We're at the Hall of Fame game, man. It is what it is, and it be what it be. All right. How you been, David Bryson, man? Haven't seen you in a while. How's life been treating you? Now, I don't know if you guys know, Hendon Hooker will not be starting today. I don't know if that's bad news for Hendon Hooker. I don't know what it means, man. You know, is it just that he's not getting the message? Is that really what it's about? I'm not sure. They're doing the moment of silence and all this stuff. So I don't know how far behind you guys I am, but just let me know where I'm at. If you in here, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you get in the chat, man, because um um we we don't really have too much to talk about. This is the Hall of Fame game. So this whole stream is gonna be carried by the chat. So been watching you live stream after you get off, pause and play back. Oh yeah, watching it on repeat. That's all good. I'm glad you're watching. I don't know if you were watching. Oh my goodness. I guess they hey, I made it. I got bots. I got most. I got them before it won't even let me remove it now. No, I was saying that I don't know if you watched it before, but Roger Goodell was talking about the dude. I don't know if they caught him. I don't know if they ended him. He those people usually get taken care of at the scene, so I'm not sure. Good damn. They probably need to get the coach some headphones or something when they do those interviews, because I know he was trying hard to hear that one. I mean, what can we glean from this? What can we figure out? I'm not sure, but we'll see. Want to see some people do it. All right, Trey Lance starting quarterback. Trey Lance. You know what I mean? Not like he's going against Hendon Hooker as I had in my thumbnail, but hey, as I said, I don't know. I don't know. I wish Dylon was a Lions content creator. I definitely would try to have him on the show. Grant Stewart. Grant Stewart is the one returning. Okay, that's interesting. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Okay, well, we got a turnover. Not that it matters, but Yeah, the ball came out, buddy. Yeah, it was moving. Remember, remember the referees had an off season as well, so they had to get back. Sometimes I feel like the referees are always on off season. Well, there's the knee, and the ball is all right. I feel like it was moving. I don't understand what all the replay. I understand what it's for. It's confirmed, right? All right. Well, now I don't know, David Bryson. I think they're not as excited about the Hall of Fame game as I was not as excited. Well, we might get some people in here in a bit. All right, Trey Lance starts off with a pass. All right, who number 53? Who he play for? I think the question we all want to ask is, will Trey Lance throw 5 picks or less? All right. Well, somebody was offsides. Okay, we see Jack Cunningham. Uh, let's see who I can pick out. Trevor Nowatzki. Uh, is that a Meek? I'm trying to see who's on the defensive line because let me see. All right, Strickland, Hallett. We're piecing together the lineup. Yeah, he's their number one pick, and he's playing. So why isn't ours? Let's see. Let's see. Uh, nah. You look offsides again. All right. AQM is 95, right? Or no, Pat O'Connor is 95. Okay. I'm trying to put it together, man. I'm trying to put it together. What up, though, Mr. Morale 313? We are out here trying to figure out who's playing in this Hall of Fame game. Who got him? 23. Rock Yassin. All right. All right, Rock. All right, Rock. Let's see what happens. Don't jump off sides. Oh. All right. Trey Lance throws a touchdown and not an interception. Happy for Trey Lance. Happy for Trey Lance. Cause Trey Lance, he'll throw 5 picks he'll throw 5 picks in a preseason game. Yeah, Lauren Strickland. I mean, I know he's a backup safety, but come on, bro. For him to get such high praise last year as a backup, and you just you let something up like that. I mean, I'm trying to understand why Strickland would have his eyes in the backfield like that. You know what I'm saying? As I've been saying, this is a chat day. We ain't got really nothing else to do, nothing else to talk about. We talking about the game, not really trying to overact to it. So get your comments in the whatever y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about cartoons? Y'all want to talk about movies? Whatever it is. Hold on, I gotta get this. Oh no, I got it. All right. I got I forgot to charge my earbuds. I'm not gonna lie to you. I should charge them. It's all good though. I'll charge them right now. What up though, K? Just said Lions 20, Chargers 35. If that's the final score, we don't care. If the final score is Lions 35, Chargers 20, we don't care. I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. We don't care. Strickland can't make this team. He probably will because who else we got? Mr. Route 313. I mean, I felt like they looked okay. Cause they got put on the what? On the 20? I think had Strickland made that play. Well, I can't say I think. Had Strickland made that play, then there would have been no points because that was a 4th down play. I don't know what Strickland was doing. Is this Grant Stewart again? Okay. 2 hands on it. All right. He gets another opportunity. It's crazy. Bro, it's crazy what Detroit does with players, bro. Okay, Kyle Allen is starting, as we mentioned this before. Not sure why he's starting instead of Hendon Hooker, but it is what it is. Yeah. All right, so this is our first look at the Detroit Lions offense with Kyle Allen as the under center. I'm going to hand it off to Craig Reynolds. And of course, there's a flag. Somebody was holding. Did they say 84? 84. Shane Zylstra holding. All right. Hendon is out of here, says Mr. Morale 313. You could be right. You could be right. Um, I don't know how many shots you need. I don't know how many shots you need. I don't know how many messages you need to get. But yeah, Kyle Allen got brought in here like what? A couple months or a month before training camp. All right. They're going to run it again on first and was it 20? See, that type of play calling I hate, bro. You running the ball on first and 20. Just it's like a thing that they do in the NFL. I don't know what it is. It's first and 20. Throw the ball, bro. Because now you in second and 18, and now you got to throw the ball the next 2 times, unless you hit somebody for 18 on this one. Okay. Yeah. And was that Lovett? Was that Lovett? Come on, young blood. Yep, that was Lovett. Had it in his hands too. And that's why I don't like you that's why I don't like you running it on first and 20. Because now it's third and 18. I mean, he might have brought it in. I think he would have brought it in had he had one more foot down, but and now we run it. Yeah. Don't like that play calling, man. Don't like that play calling. When it's first and 20, stop running the football. Throw it. Throw the football. It's okay. Like, that's one of the tropes that I hate the most. We run the football on first and 20. For what? I'm a running back. Love running the football. Not on first and 20. Like, I don't know what analytics says about running the football on first and 20, but it shouldn't be done. Doesn't make any sense. What up, though? Here's Johnny. Yeah. Love it, dropped it. Don't love that. Dominic, gotta love it, but I don't love that you dropped it. Is Rakestraw out there? Has anybody seen him? Broderick Martin is making a team, LOL. Fumble bum fingers, stumble bums. Where's the weed at? I gotta go get some. I gotta go get some for my non-existent weed man. Okay, Trey. All right. See, nice safe throws that you're not gonna, get picked off for. Who's number 9? I feel like it says Robertson, but I know that's not a Meek. So who's number 9? Does anybody know? Didn't Rakestraw take over number 9? Yeah, I think Rakestraw is number 9. So am I looking at 8 or 9, or am I looking at Rakestraw? All right, nice little screen blow up there. Not gonna judge the offense too early, but really it was that decision to put yourself behind the sticks. Like, you've already put yourself behind the sticks with a penalty, and then you like, oh, okay, first and 20, let's run the football. Bruh, I mean, I don't know. They do that, and I don't know why. So, oh, was that QJ? Was that QJ? Strickland, bro. Strickland. Just get him out of here, man. I understand. I understand. It wasn't on him. It actually was Rakestraw. Rakestraw had coverage. Strickland didn't get over. Grant Stewart is not afraid to stick his head in there. He will lay the boom. Where's Broderick at? I don't even know. Okay. All right. So Rakestraw is there. Okay. That's what I've been looking at. I feel like, oh no, that's Keandre Lambert Smith. It said Harbaugh fixing to kick Detroit third string Lions ass. FYI, I'm as old as T Foss. Got it. Yeah, guys that are playing for their jobs should be doing better than what Strickland is doing right now. Strickland is just not getting. Oh no, that's QJ right there. Okay, so they got QJ not playing like he's a starter, and I guess he is, but he's not great at football. He probably should be playing in the preseason. All right, who was that? Who got him? Nobody got him. He's just gonna throw it out of bounds. All right, who was that initial pressure? Zach Cunningham got the final hit on him, I think. Who was the initial pressure? The Chargers are it's 7-0. We good. It's the first quarter. Talk about they tear our ass up. Let's see. It'll probably be 10-0. Nope. They missed it. There you go. 7-0 still. Where Jake Bates at? That might be my go-to now, man. I had my throat was scratchy. I had hit this kombucha up. That might be my go-to now. Feeling swaggy right now. Watch Bears fans talk ish about a preseason game. I mean, if you're talking anything about a preseason game, you can't be taking yourself seriously because no one else should be taking you seriously. So you have to be joking around. If you win a preseason game and you gloat about it, you're not taking yourself seriously. If you lose a preseason game and you cry about it, you're not taking yourself seriously. To be honest, reason T-Foss always this is the Lions because they kicked his arrogant big mouth ass out their building. Oh, is that why? I wouldn't doubt it. But even he has come around to understanding the legitimacy of this team. But we still do have some SOL fans that they just aren't coming around to it. So okay, I just go back to this. 4-0, 0-16. That's what I go back to all the time. 4-0 before 0-16. The undefeated came before the totally defeated. The completely defeated. You know what I mean? See, this is some bull crap, bro. I wish I would have had a chance to take a picture with Barry Sanders when I was a little kid doing my thing. I'd have been like, Dad, Dad, can you sign my jersey? All right, here we go. Drive number 2. And we start off running again, and we start off with a hold again. Unless somebody was offsides. Okay, offsides. Good. Okay. That's your boy Hand, former Detroit Lions legend. Deshaun Hand, you know what I'm talking about? He wasn't a legend at all. I'm just saying. Chef, don't start ignoring comments this upcoming season. You see, there we go. You see how that works, how your playbook is pretty open when it's 1st and 5. Not when it's 1st and 20. It's open when it's 1st and 5. When it's 1st and 20, you should throw the football. I like the fact that swing pass actually worked. You know, when Osama bin was here, yeah, hot routes, quick screens, swing passes, none of that stuff actually worked. So I like to see that worked. Craig is getting a workload now. I want to see Johnny Morton take some shots and some chances. Don't play safe in a preseason game, dog. I think we'll see it. I think this is what's going to be their the way that they do things, because he did say he was going to run the ball. So I think he wants to go balanced. But they might just, there we go, play action. He's not going to get the shot. Did you get intentional grounding? Are you serious? Wow. Okie dokie. How many people were over there? I feel like there were about 4 that he could have been thrown to. Yeah, like Craig Reynolds is right there. You know what I mean? Okay, they picked it up. All right, good. T-Foss thinks he's all that and uses his black card. Could beat that little man in the arena any day, anytime. FYI. Here's Johnny and T-Foss got beef. Hey, Ron, our resident Bears fan, we don't care what happens in this game. Whether the Lions win, the Chargers win, we just don't care. It's the preseason. We here chilling. Then move. You don't just point at them. Move. You got you free yards or free play. There we go, Kyle. There we go, not seeing that man sitting right there. That's what we need to see. I saw that when he threw it. Like, so how did he not see it? I'm not on the field. Come on, dog. It's ridiculous, man. Don't throw that pass. That's a Matthew Stafford pass. Why? I saw that man sitting on that route. Bruh. For those of you young quarterbacks out there, let me give you some free game. Do not throw an out route with a cornerback sitting in the hip pocket of your wide receiver. Do you know why? Because of that. That's why. If the cornerback is sitting in the hip pocket, When that man makes his break, that's what's going to happen. He has the opportunity to jump it. He's either going to break it up or he's going to pick it off. Kyle Allen, NFL quarterback. I think he should know that. Ooh. All right, Rock. Rock going to be sore tomorrow. He did kind of stanky leg, though. He did. Oh. Both of them look like they got the worst of that. You know, if Broderick Martin was in the middle there, they might have stopped that. Kay says, did we re-sign Zadarius Smith? Nope. Ron, it's not real football. It doesn't count. Nobody out there is going to be playing. Hopefully nobody's going to be playing. Now, who was that big man with the dreads? Why do I feel like it was Tyleik Williams? But Tyleek's not supposed to be playing today. Kennedy's route was a little lazy. It was, but you should have seen the corner in prime jumping position. Right? He was right there. Like, throwing that route wasn't the best thing to do. I mean, come on, bro. Like, he was right there. Oh, that's Adams. It's Miles Adams. Okay. All right, now I know who it is. Just how? Like, really? Lord have mercy. I can't complain. Like I said, that means we made it when we got bots. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know I won't be reading none of those. I'm sorry, I just ain't gonna do it. I'm just not gonna read none of those comments. Hinder should be over there saying, "Let Booby spin." Y'all want to win? Let Booby spin. What y'all looking at? Go win state. Be great and all that ish. What we gonna do now? I can't play football. That's all I know how to do. What we gonna do now? Great movie. Great movie. One of my all-time favorites. But the best one is Any Given Sunday, hands down. They've never made a better football movie than Any Given Sunday. Shout out to the heavyweights who still have not seen Any Given Sunday. So remember, if y'all are watching the Woodward heavyweights and you remember this that I said, make sure that you hound them about going to watch Any Given Sunday. Because they need to do it. Here's Johnny says, when I invent Jerky Jack cereal, T-Faw's face gonna be floating around in the optional white or chocolate milk Jerky Jack cereal. I don't know if we want to eat T-Faw's face. Pause. That's a couch, and I see that's a couch, but this right here, this is a love seat. Any Given Sunday over Friday Night Lights? Yes. 100%. Any Given Sunday had everything, bro. Friday Night Lights is a close second. I don't know how close, but I don't even have to think about it. Any Given Sunday over Friday Night Lights. Frank the Tank says, I just remember what this team looked like last year in preseason game 1, Go Lions. Yeah, Frank, we ain't tripping. I'm tripping over Kyle Allen throwing a freaking ball right to the corner, but other than that, nah, we ain't tripping. And Kyle's still back out there. So now you're gonna put Hendon Hooker in with everybody who's not even second string. They're gonna be fourth string players. All right, who's that? Okay, Tesla. Okay, Isaac. I'm trying. I'm trying. Also wrap it up with Allen. Insert Hendon Hooker. LOL. Yeah, the ones. I'm not sure why Allen is still out. I guess maybe they wanted to give him another shot to not throw a dumbass pass, I guess. Jerky Jacks allows you to print out any face. I just think it's the, eating of the faces. Okay, Tesla. All right. Isaac out there getting open. The ones he got, what is, since here's Johnny's talking about T-Foss, what does T-Foss call it? The white boy wiggle? Does that only apply to quarterbacks or everybody? All I know is when Hooker does get out there, Tesla better be out there, because if not, that's going to be some crazy talk. Craig slip. Are we happy for Sterling Sharp to be in the Hall of Fame? So I know we supposed to hate Sterling Sharp because he was a Packer, but Club Shay Shay. You know what I'm saying? Skip. Like, I think by association, although I don't really, okay, there you go, Dominic. Okay, gotta love it. There you go, baby. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of Shannon Sharp, because whenever him and Ocho talk about the Lions, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't know who plays for the team, nothing. They just be talking. But I remember it was like they had back-to-back Thursday games, and they were talking about, oh, they're coming off of a short week. No, they're not. They played a game last Thursday, and they played a game this Thursday. It's not a short week. It's the same amount of time. It's 7 days in between. It's like, and they were picking the Lions to lose because of this. There you go, Kyle. There you go. Oh, okay. He said he was down. Kyle Allen is losing the grip on this backup quarterback job. I just want to let you know this. How was he down? That was a pick, bro. That was a pick for sure. 100%. Look, I'm just gonna throw the ball into double coverage. I threw a lazy ball on an out route where the cornerback was in the hip pocket of the wide receiver, and I got picked off. And now I'm just gonna force the ball into double coverage because I haven't learned my lesson. I just want to let y'all know, if Kyle Allen is your backup quarterback, don't expect any wins, because this is atrocious. This is absolutely ridiculous. There you go, Grant. Boy, that boy Grant. That boy Grant Stewart. Nice, boy, I tell you. He's an underrated pickup. Remember, we saw him play against us when we were playing Anthony Richardson and them, the Colts. That's what you get with Jerky Jacks. We grew up with Cracker Jacks. LOL. Sterling was one of my favorite players back in the day. Okay. The one says, wow. I'm guessing that's because of the other pick that we said. There we go. I see why he is a career backup QB. Yes. The fighting hardballs. Grant is balling, except for that original fumble that he had. But it's we don't care about a turnover unless your quarterback. I was making fun of Trey Lance. I was like, is Trey Lance gonna throw 5 or less picks this game? It may be Kyle Allen that we have to ask that about. Third and 8. Get him. All right. Nice, sure tackle. That's what you want. That's what you want to see. You know, keep it in front of you on 3rd and long. Don't let him get behind you. Hendon Hooker got a baseball cap on, so he's not going in. I gotta say that if Kyle Allen somehow gets a snap in the, like if there's another snap, which I don't think is going to happen, Hendon Hooker got to go in at the top of the 2nd, right? I don't want to see a first half of Kyle Allen. I don't. Okay, love it. You know what y'all didn't think when Lovett was back there catching the ball for the punt? I hope you don't drop it. Shout out Maurice Alexander. Hard time. They tried him out there again. For what? We've seen enough. Okay, we've seen enough. Good Lord. Ron Winarski. Love it trying to make the team for sure. The water boy as QB. Kyle Allen definitely could be. Yeah, you've seen enough of him. It's Kyle Sudfeld is back at it. Yo. Kyle Sudfeld is crazy. Oh, but you know what? Yeah, he might be. You know what? You know what I'll say? He's not Nate Sudfeld because at least he has the accuracy to be able to hit a receiver. Like we've seen him hit Tesla. We've seen him hit Lovett. Lovett dropped one, caught the other. Fun fact, did y'all know? I did not know this. I knew Julius Peppers was a beast. I did not know that Julius Peppers, I'm going to ask y'all this question. What number is Julius Peppers on the list of all-time sack leaders? I'll just ask y'all because I just found this out today. $19.18 made this team. Mr. Morale 313, you are very close. It is not 5th. He is 4th. It is Bruce Smith, Reggie White, John Randall, and then Bruce Smith, Reggie White, Kevin Green, then Julius Peppers, and then John Randall is 5th. Julius Peppers has 159 and a half. John Randall has 150 and a half. Peppers was that dude, man. Shout out to him. He got inducted into the Hall of Fame last year. All right, here's Johnny. We will catch you later, my guy. We'll be here tomorrow talking about this. And I can pretty much tell you we're going to be talking about Kyle Allen a whole lot. Yeah, the fact that he was number 4, I was like, wow. Like, to see those first 3 names and then Julius Peppers, I was like, okay. Okay, Craig. Go ahead and get yourself a first and 10-yard run. My man has a lot of A's in his name. I'll tell you that much. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Pause. Did we get a timeout? What happened? I think I'm good. I think I'll put my earbuds back in so that I can hear what's going on. Oh, they're using a virtual measurement. The fact that it took them so long to do this is crazy, but I'm glad they're doing it. How? How did the earbud just go out again? All right, it came back. Have I seen the new? Yeah, I started watching it yesterday. I didn't finish it. What the hell, man? How long does it take to charge an earbud? Oh my goodness. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know. So remember during the draft, I was talking about, are we going to get Shep a linebacker? Well, that's not what Shep wanted. That's why I thought it was going to be Jihad Campbell, because I'm like, clearly you're trying to get your DC, a guy that, in a position that he covets. And it was a defensive tackle. Call timeout, Kyle. Call timeout, Kyle. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. Um, they took the ball out of his hands. I'm a longtime Bears fan, but I like this chat. Hey, I mean, the chat is welcome. We welcome you. You know what I'm saying? But when you just start talking that smack, we just, I ignore it. I had to ban a Bears fan last season because he was a racist POS, so I had to ban him. His name is Broski Bear. You might have heard of him. Yeah, so I'm not gonna protect the guilty, as Marcellus Wiley says. He protects the guilty. I don't protect the guilty. There you go, Craig. So I'm guessing we're gonna see Vaki and Hendon Hooker and all that stuff in the second half. Who is Jones? Is that Jamarco Jones? Is Mahogany out there? Okay, Craig. Okay, Craig. Oh, Craig thought he had one. He said, I got him. All right, Craig's coming off, so Vagi's probably coming back in now. Or Vagi's probably coming in now. Ooh, face plant. Bink. Um, we only talk about 40s and weed on this channel, not chicken and watermelon. uh, yeah. Who is Smith? Where is Vaki? Oh, Small. Oh, okay. I know who that is. Apparently, he rushed for 2,000 yards in the SEC, which should make us think like we should anticipate him. So I don't know. That's what they said when he signed him. You know how they be trying to like talk up everybody. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. I just asked you. I was like, who's Jones? And then 2 plays later, he false starts. Yeah, that is Jamarco Jones. Oh, Vaki's injured? How did he get injured? Are we still talking about that same hamstring? I thought he was going to be playing today. You had your doubts about Johnny Mo, but you like him sticking to the run. I like you sticking to the run too. I don't like you sticking to the run on 2nd and 14 or 1st and 20. Like this is behind the sticks down. Now we gotta trust this interception machine to throw a pass that's gonna get us 11 yards. That's why I don't like that. Agree. F Green Bay. FTP. That's how we said FTP. The secondary just about to eat him alive. Yep, and then we throw a pass short of the sticks. We're going for it, I guess. Lovett was about to come off. He's like, stay out there. What you doing? We go for it on 4th. And he threw it behind Lovett. Is this a run play? Okay, good, because they were coming. Brother. Bro, oh my God. Well, did he get it? Did he get it? We got to wait for the virtual measurement now. Yeah, he got it. He said, "Bears drive me to drink." I could understand why. I could understand why. Well, he got it. They lining up for the next play. They gonna run it? Yep. You know who would have got it a lot easier though? Hendon Hooker. If Hendon Hooker does well in this game and then he does well throughout practice, in practice throughout the week, I think he starts game number 2 in Atlanta. He most definitely did have the ball in the wrong hands. He tried to throw it twice. All right, the bots are back. Wouldn't it be amazing if we went 16-1? And then the next year you got to go 17-0 and win the Super Bowl. That's how it works. It's the preseason. What are you looking like that for? My son walks by and looks at the screen. I was like, dude, this is the preseason. Don't nobody care about this. Oh, I'm sure he'll be starting the second half. I think that's the plan, to give them both halves. There we go. Who was that? Love it. Okay. Dominic, gotta love it. See, I told you. If I give you a nickname, you got to do what you got to do. That was actually a pretty nice throw. I'm not gonna lie to you. It did get tipped twice, but he had the strength to get it there. So, all right, we first and goal. First time we've been in scoring position. Let's go ahead and punch it in, just to get it punched in. All right, Craig. Nope. 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 Is Craig hurt? No, he's good. Okay. All right, we go. There we go, Craig. All right. I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands right now. It's it's the preseason. I'm not gonna do the boss up and get these dance. I'm not doing it. It's the preseason. You know what I mean? And I don't like the big play buffs. I'm not doing none of that. This is the preseason. We're not pulling all that out. Yeah, Mr. Morale said he might be done for the game. He's like, oh, never mind. He scored a touchdown. All right, Mr. Bates. There we go. But Craig might be sore tomorrow. He has gotten knocked around a little bit. It sucks Vaki's hurt, but at least Ennis Rakeshaw's out there. That Barkley hurdle is, every time you see it, it is amazing, bro. I can't even lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're still doing the top 100. I don't even, where are we right now with the top 100? Yeah, no, I got Game Pass, so I'll be watching all these the NFL commercials, the Game Pass commercials. They're not great, but Brian Thomas Jr. is somewhere in the top 100. Uh, do a shot of kombucha. Well, I don't know how you do a shot of kombucha, but my kombucha is gone. It's all finished. Yeah, but my throat does feel much better now. Generally, when I get a scratchy throat like that, that means I'm gonna be sick the next day. But my throat actually feels like whatever was in the kombucha and the reason that I got it, all the vegan and the culture and all that other stuff. Uh, yeah, it feels like it worked. We'll see tomorrow if I wake up sick, six. What up, though, Jody Carruthers? Nah, you didn't have to be on time. Ain't nothing happening. It's the Hall of Fame game. I my earbuds are on charge, and I really don't care. I'm not listening to nothing going on. Some what? Okay, we got some sort of penalty. What is it? What happened? The ball will be placed at the 40. Did it not land in the landing zone or what? Okay, I missed that one. Somebody gonna have to explain that to me. Antonio Gates, you know what it is, Detroit's finest. Uh, First player in NFL history to make the Hall of Fame without having played college football. You know, because he's from Detroit. That's what we do. Um, okay, stacked him up. I just need to see. I need to see Broderick Martin. You know, I thought I saw someone who looked like him. 33 is out. Oh, Vaki. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much the first big run that they actually bust. The first run over 10 yards. Antonio Gates looked like he can still play. And you know the crazy thing? The Lions probably had the chance to draft him too. They probably had the chance and it just passed on him. Most TD catches by a tight end in NFL history. That 2006 Chargers team was Cinemax. Um, but they just didn't win it. It's been a lot of teams like that. It's been box office. It's been great, but for whatever reason, it just didn't come through. F F Green Bay, F Minnesota, F the Bears, go Lions. Facts. A lot of time only second quarter. Yeah, we just looking for Kyle Allen to get out of there. Oh, Ennis, and you're gonna get flagged. I want to see. Look, I want to see corners get pissed when they get up and they have missed the opportunity. They had the interception in their hands. Yeah. I mean, if you was gonna put do hands to the face, who was like the illegal use of the hands? What number was that? Can't get his microphone out or earpiece. Ooh, Who's 26? Is that Morris Norris or Maurice Norris? Yeah, it's probably Maurice. Hey, shout out to Trey Lance, man. He's on the way to resurrecting his career. He hasn't put a ball in harm's. Well, actually, no. Let me take that back. That last pass before the one that went over the middle could have been picked off, but would have got called back anyway because it was illegal hands to the face. Shout out to Ennis Rakestraw being out there, not coming off the field. All right. It is the 2 minute warning for the Hall of Fame game. I don't know that I've ever watched the Hall of Fame game this deep into it. So I think I'm doing okay. Detroit versus everybody except the Bears. That's just the way it's got to be, Ron. Like you know, if you want to come over to the dark side, you have to embrace the Lions, man. It just can't be a Bears fan. You know, if you were you embraced the Lions and you were also a Chiefs fan, yeah, that would be fine. But it's just you know. But shout out to you, man. You're welcome here. Am I gonna stream the whole game? There's like 2 hours left, so possibly, yeah. I keep getting attacked by these bots. I am getting a little sleepy. I'll tell you that much. Long nights, early mornings. Mark Garcia said Rakestraw trying hard to get cut. Why is he trying hard to get cut? I think he's trying hard to stay on the field, which is good. Because that's been an issue. Yeah, so I got this. This is the commercial. So Bruce Smith with 200 is your all-time NFL sack leader. Reggie White with 198 is second. Kevin Green, don't know because we're here now. We're looking at Jared Allen, so they're gonna talk to him now. They should have showed the one where he was pointing and laughing at Dan Orlovsky when he was running out of the back of the end zone with the self-inflicted safety. Number 9 struggling, but he ain't going nowhere. I would say the same thing. He didn't have he didn't have like a whole season due to injury. I feel that tickle coming back, so I'm probably gonna be sick tomorrow. All good. 3 4 days, I should be good. I'll be drinking a lot of tea and eat and drinking a lot of chicken broth. What up, though, Tactical Sport? You ain't missed too much. Kyle Allen threw 2 picks, both dumb passes. 17 just got cooked. I don't know who that is. Anybody know who 17 is? Just got out the gym, getting right. Might call in dead tomorrow. Well, you're gonna have to have somebody else do that for you. Uh Shout out Trey Lance, man. Happy for him. Happy that he's thrown this many passes and has not thrown a pick yet. And I think he has what, 2 touchdown passes? Is it 2 or 3? The Browns are just awful, man. It's an awful organization. He has one time. He's got at least 2 because he just hit that dude. He hit the tight end. I think it was Will Disley on the first one. Hooker has not made it into the game. I believe he is going to be your second half starter. Yeah, their second touchdown was a run, right? Yeah, yeah, okay, I remember that. They ran it in. So yeah, he's got 2. Yeah. Right up the gut. You know why they ran it right up the gut? Because Broderick Martin ain't playing. Broderick Martin ain't playing in a preseason game. That's the only games he should be playing in. All right, we'll see if we can get. Now we got the all-time sack leaders again. I just want to see Kevin Green's numbers. I think Kevin Green's like 169 or something. Nope, we're not gonna get it. They're gonna talk about the Cowboys versus the Eagles and Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. This is all week 1. All right, so I guess we're gonna see Kyle Allen run the 2-minute drill. I think it's just Lovett bringing it up. He will not get to the 25. He gets all the way to the 23. Who is number 17? Does anybody know who number 17 is? Boodle. Whoever that is. Who the hell is Boodle? Who the hell is that guy? Yeah, we got Mitchell Lagood. Mitchell Lagood's in the game. Not being impactful. To absolutely no one's surprise. Exactly. 4-0 preseason, 0-4 or 0-16 regular season. So we don't care nothing about. Okay, who's that? Is that small? Okay. Way to go ahead, keep that alive, and get yourself some extra yards. Give us more of a third and manageable. Shout out to you, sir. 17, yeah, okay. All right. Oh my God! What the? I don't want to see any more of Kyle Allen. I'm done. I am done with Kyle Allen, bro. What the actual hell is going on right now? Are we okay? My man had a yard to go and slid in front of the. He slid in front of the yard marker. I don't know, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. Uh, so they punted. Kyle Allen. Oh my God. So Kyle Allen slides a yard before the marker, and they wind up punting. This is absolutely insane. This is absolutely insane. If Kyle Allen this first drive, this first half, did not lose himself the backup quarterback position, I don't know what to tell you, man. I have no clue as to what to tell you. This makes absolutely no sense. Where's your bestie, Don Burr? I don't know. I do not know. I'll tell him Hendon his cheeks. Bro, Hendon cannot be worse than Kyle Allen. I'm sorry. This just doesn't make sense to me. When you need Hendon to pick up 3 yards with his legs, I'm pretty sure he won't slide down 1 yard in front of the 3 yards to gain. I don't think he'll do that because that doesn't make sense. They were like, "Look, we're just gonna get it out your hands. That's it. You did that dumb stuff. Now we're punting. They're gonna have the ball for the rest of the half, and then when we come back, it'll be Hendon Hooker." That's the only thing I can. That's the only thing I can say. No, we don't need to see Kyle Allen anymore this preseason. Kyle Allen is Kyle Allen is he's closing in on Nate Suckfeld territory. The only thing better about Kyle Allen is he has accuracy. He has more accuracy than Nate Suckfeld. Okay, he just does. I mean, I think against the run we're gonna be straight. I don't think we're gonna have too many issues. Just like we generally don't have issues with the run. Yeah, we look pretty decent against the run. Yeah, hit the other team and try it. I see your point. When he did hit receivers, he had some accuracy. He doesn't do well with decision making. That's for sure. But I don't know. I just feel like he was better than Nate Suckfeld. Okay, now Hassanin was out there. Did y'all see anything? Allen's playing against second and third stringers. Third and fourth stringers will be in the third and the fourth quarter. That is correct, sir. All right, I am going to grab some stuff during halftime, so I will be right back. Just bear with me. Um, where is my? I have no idea. Where is my stuff? Okay, there I am. All right, I'm gonna be right back, y'all. All right, we are back. Let me go ahead and get this situation changed. All righty. There we go. I need them to ask Dan Campbell the same question. I need to ask Dan Campbell the same question. What you think about Kyle Allen's performance in that first half? Man, let me tell you something, man. It was asked, man. What is happening? Someone was holding. What up, though, Mega Hustle 313? Said I like that John Morton is calling plays from the upper booth. Too many times last year, the national media was focused on Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn's mouths when they were calling plays. Definitely a business decision. Um, I missed all that. um, yeah, tactical. I was saying we made it. I got spam. You should make us all moderators and make it a moderator only chat. That sounds like something, Mr. Morale. That sounds like something somebody done did one time before. Kay talk about Ben Johnson laughing at us. No, he's not. He's got his own problems. MCC says Kyle was definitely trash. Oh, he was all types of garbage. What up, though, Cedric Sweeney? Said I hope they give Hooker the same weapons. Who was that? Anthony Pittman, okay. Said I hope they give Hooker the same weapons they gave Allen, but you know they not. Let's go, Hooker. I just want him to see Test. I want Tesla and Love It. That's really all I care about. That's the only ones that he had. Love It is a 7th round pick, so I would think. Well, if Trey Lance is getting the second half, I'm pretty sure you can probably say you would see Love It and Tesla in there too. Okay, you are a top-notch troll. I tell you that much. Ben is solving problems. We'll see. Oh my God. Kenny James, bro. Like, what is it that I get it? You're trying to make a play. You're trying to make the team. Just get away from the ball. Want to see Mix too? Kenny James, he's an undrafted free agent. Out of UMass. Now, who Russell is, I have no idea. He said it's about to be a lot of cuts. Cut that guy immediately. I clean out his locker. I don't think. Look, I don't think this defense has done poorly. I think they've been put in a lot of bad positions. Now, I know Lauren Strickland gave up that first touchdown where they were again put in a bad position, but all he had to do was make a play. It was fourth down. Similar here. You know, good coverage. Now it's fourth and goal. So I think they've done okay. I don't think there's too much to be upset about, especially since they're all backups. They've been good against the run, you know? So they've been doing all right. And that guy is a Bears fan. So are you. So weird seeing 26 on defense. Well, I mean, he did say, he said if they needed him to play a little nickel, he would. 4 turnovers. There you go. Do y'all think Cooper DeJean should be in the top 100? It looks like they're running a 4-3 base. You think that carries over into the regular season? Probably because you want to have Anzo, Campbell, and Barnes on the field all the time. Especially Barnes. You know, Barnes would be the odd man out. And you just paid him all that money. You didn't pay him all that money to be a part-time player. So nah. I think it'll carry over. Said, let's go Lions Nation for sure, for sure, for sure. Can y'all hear me now? So yeah, um, Hooker's in there. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. All right. So what I was saying about the deal was they added 250,000 to the deal. The deal is 6 million, fully guaranteed. Plus, they gave him incentives to increase his salary. And I think that if the incentives are gonna push him over Derek Barnes, I think that's what he would want. And also, I don't think that they made the incentives too difficult to get. It's kind of going to be like you have to be on the roster for however many weeks, or you have to play in however many games, or whatever the case may be. So I think it'll probably be easily attainable. And it's just the way that they structure the contract. Look at Kirby Joseph's contract, right? So if we don't know the incentives yet, but I believe they'll probably push him over Derek Barnes. And the reason they did it that way is to make it flexible. So we got to make sure that, because we got to sign Hutch, we got to do all this stuff. So they're gonna get creative with all these contracts. It may look like a contract that it's chump change at the beginning, but it may be 10 million per average. We don't know. So, but I think when you put incentives in the deal, that's another one that it gives you more cap flexibility. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah. I don't know who Hendon was throwing to, but Kyle Allen threw some of those as well. So all right, love it down there on special teams, covering punts. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Wow. Okay, there you go. That's why he was the first one to the ball. Um, 19 trying to play his ass off. He's trying to get on the team for sure. Tesla has got 2 catches for about 30 yards. And then Kyle Allen tried to throw it into double coverage for Tesla in the end zone and got picked off. Spam again, huh? This is like the 5th time I've been hit. Oh, okay, yeah. So back to the sack leaders thing, right? The crazy thing, I told y'all that Julius Peppers is number 4 on the list. He is a half a sack away from number 3. Kevin Green has 160. Julius Peppers has 159 and a half. Crazy, right? One full sack would have put him at number 3. One more half sack would have tied him for number 3. Ooh! By who is that? Oh, is that Ian Kennelly? Yep. Oh my God. Ezekiel Turner was there too. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Um, John Moe, you fired, bro. What did Johnny Morton do? Uh, Moderator only chat for the games. Um, that's it's supposed to be subscribers only, so I don't know. Is this? I don't know. That's crazy. Um, the problem with that is that I would have to make everybody a moderator like whenever they come in. So like during games, there'll probably be more people in here, right? So during games, it'll be more difficult because if I'm talking to you guys and talking about the game, and then someone else comes in and wants to chat, I don't know that they want to chat because they're not moderators. They may be a new subscriber or something. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to do that. So with me, I'll just, you know, I can make a couple of y'all moderators and y'all can make sure the spam bots go away. Alrighty. All right. Um, we gotta call Johnny Mo J-Mo. We don't. Johnny Mo said he'll let him have that. He said they're not hitting the other lives pages, so that means your content is fair and free of opinions. I try to keep it that way. Oh, Martin's out there? Okay. Let me see if I can find him. 28's out there too. Who's 28? Isn't that the safety? I keep wanting to call him Dan Miller. Uh Agood made the tackle 20 yards down the field. He said, I'm not really one to have any of these guys as backups. I feel like the line has been decent. I don't know what that attempt at a tackle was. He said setting the edge. He didn't set the edge. He made the tackle 20 yards down the field. But you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell that these are lower strings than the defense that was out there the first half. Once I saw Ezekiel Turner in there, I was like, it's a wrap. Yeah, this defense as a collective ain't great. Dan Jackson, there we go. He said Martin his cheeks. Nope. Um, let's see. Martin is 99. Wasn't Big Z 99? How you just gonna take the number before the man has a chance to resign? Come on now. I guess he was like, let me hurry up and get that number so he'll have to pay me to get it back if he comes back. Or maybe he was told Z ain't coming back, so you can take the number, no problem. How? 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 So forcing out is, hold on. Bro, he didn't come in bounds at all. I mean, that was pass interference, but okay. I was about to say they look like UFL players. Facts. No lies detected. Trey Lance does look good. He has not thrown an interception, and we are almost all the way through the third quarter. Kay said, I'm turning this BS off. Oh. From South Carolina, I have family roots in Detroit. I'm a diehard Lions fan, and I defend our team to the utmost. Well, you are always welcome here, Cedric Sweeney. It is always good to see a Lions diehard no matter where they are. So shout out to you, sir. So seriously, Hooker or Allen doesn't look ready to be the backup quarterback. Um, no, but at least Allen had a whole half to show us he wasn't ready. We got to see some more tries from Hendon Hooker. It's a great time to be the Lions fan. FTP, FTB, what is it? FM? What FTV? Martin is 99 problems, but a chick ain't one. Hit me. Uh, what body are we ready to cut after today? I'm ready to cut Kyle Allen right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, Kenny James, he didn't look like he was ready to be in the NFL with that fumble. It wasn't the fact that he muffed a punt. It was just how he muffed it. You know what I mean? Like you have to have better awareness in that. Whatever your call is, right? At my school, we used to call it Peter. Like so, I think Peter is a universal call, but you got to call Peter. You got to get away from it. You know what I mean? Did Sam Flannel quit on Whitworth Sports? It wasn't more that he quit. It was more that he got removed. I guess he's kind of around every now and then, but as the host of the morning show, no, he got removed. Um, the one that I don't know about is Stick. They said something about him doing his last show or whatever, so I don't know what he's doing. I guess he's stepping away for whatever reason. Kyle Allen can be cut before the game ends. They should have cut him after the first half. I feel like with Hendon Hooker, they'll give him like a couple chances to throw the football, and then they'll just be like, "All right, hand it off, hand it off, hand it off, hand it off." But we'll see. Yeah, that's what I was saying about Hendon Hooker. When everything breaks down because you got your backup in there, your backup needs to be able to make a play on his own. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the let's see what Hendon does. Hand it off. I If you're not gonna trust him in the preseason, who are they waving over for? Okay. Rigor mortis may set in before some of these bodies get back to Detroit. uh, Definitely drafting the QB next year. You're gonna have to, unless someone is on the market, which I don't know. Why didn't we keep him? I don't know. Exactly. Let him throw the ball in the preseason. If you want to see if he can do it in an actual game, let him do it in the preseason. That's why I was saying before, like when Teddy Bridgewater came in and all he did was hand the ball off. I'm like, y'all didn't even trust him to hand the ball off in the playoffs. All right, it's enough with these commercials now. Bro, when you pay for these packages, they just be running the same commercials over and over and over and over again. It's crazy. Jake Fromm was always meant to be a warm camp body. I feel like Jake Fromm looked better than Kyle Allen. So what does that make Kyle Allen? A cold camp body? Yeah, Kyle Allen's just a dead body out there. It's crazy. Yeah. Let's see if this man was is allowed to throw the football. All right, let's see. It looked like he's gonna throw. Okay, nice little safe completion. Who is 83? They said Hooker has the strongest arm and he is the most mobile QB um, we have, but you got him handing the ball off. This is preseason. They're supposed to make mistakes and learn from them. There you go. Hey, at least he took a shot downfield. I like to see it. Jake needs a phone call. uh, let me see. Josh Golf has horrible backup. Yeah, I can't really. I want Hendon Hooker to win the backup job, but I can't really defend anything right now. You know. But so now you know when they said it's a whole heck of a lot easier to get worse at quarterback than it is to get better. They got the same situation happening in their own building. So 4th and 3, I actually want to see Hooker pick this up with his legs. No, he tried it. He tried it. He said Jake Fromm is still available. 3rd and 3, he could have ran for that. It's the play calling. The chips are stacked against him. And Teddy Two Gloves, we know he won't be coaching. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it hasn't looked great as far as the backups. It really hasn't. The only reason I can give the edge to Hendon Hooker is because he doesn't have any turnovers. Kyle Allen threw 2 picks. So I don't know. Zach J, what up though? He says Jake Fromm looked good last year. Jake Fromm did look good last year, but we did only see Jake Fromm against the four stringers. But he did look good. He looked like he had a command of the offense and stuff like that. I won't lie. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring in another QB after this game. I wouldn't either. It's really too early to talk about some of these guys making the roster unless his nose or his name is Strickland. I don't think Strickland should be making the roster either. If they would have called the run at 3rd and 3, it would have been easy to pick up. Can I interest you in Carson Wentz? I don't know about Carson Wentz. I know they played him in that game where they didn't play any of their starters, and they got beat pretty easily. I think it was who beat them. Was it the Raiders or? I think it was the Raiders. Good. Cedric Sweeney does not want to have Carson Wentz at all. I don't expect much out of these games, but it would be nice to see a couple guys stand out. I mean, Tesla did kind of stand out a little bit. I mean, he had some decent releases, good hands, so didn't drop anything. They threw it to him twice. He caught it twice. Lovett has been decent. He's looked better than any seventh round receiver I've seen, in a long while. So, I definitely would keep him. Jeff Driscoll, Tyler Huntley. Maybe Tyler Huntley. He's been to a Pro Bowl. No, I guess not. So I thought Hendon Hooker would be our Willie Beeman. Zach J. Zach J says, "Shoot, I'm about to call Uncle Rico." CJ Beathard. I mean, Nick Mullins at this point. I mean, y'all just naming all the backups. You see how that works? See how that works, Kenny James? You just stand there and let it go into the end zone. It's fine. It's fine. Logan Woodside. uh he said, damn, not Uncle Rico. Uncle Rico might have a cannon, but where is it going? Hold on, I'll be right back. See, I don't mind. Yeah, and his 5 step drop is impeccable. Bundy. I found some new coffee in the house. We'll see if it keeps me awake. It's called Vigoroso, so I would hope so. I mean, all we want to do from Hendon Hooker is see him settle in and just be able to take the throw. But then, who is this line he's playing with? You understand what I'm saying? Like this is the same thing that happened to him last preseason um when he played against the Steelers. Remember the Steelers had their first team defense in for whatever reason. I don't know why. You know what I mean? David Bryson, it is 12:33 p.m. Um but yeah, I've been up since 5:30 a.m. and just get up and start working right away. So if they call run plays for golf, he would be out of the league. We not calling plays to Hendon Hooker's strengths is because they want to look smart for spending all that money on golf. Well, what I would say, if you're going to be a backup for golf, you want to be able to run the same offense that golf runs because you don't want to be changing your offense because golf went out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see Hooker run just to run. I want Hooker to run. How is this man in the NFL? How is DJ Ugal? I, if you start him in game two, and then you're able to see him with the first, not first team, but whoever the first team is at that time, you know, the second string offensive line, right? I want to see him work through his progressions. If you've got four progressions, hit all four of them. If you're not able to find an open wide receiver after you've hit the fourth one, pull it down and run. I feel like right now what he's doing is it's really quick to the run, but also it's not 100% his fault because the line that he has in front of him is not providing any protection. So I'm just trying to understand how DJ Ugalele is in the NFL. We have to play. Yeah, I get that. If we're talking about, if you're talking about, okay, he's going to, let's say we don't want this to happen, but let's say Goff gets hurt and Goff misses 4 games. If Hendon Hooker is your backup quarterback at that time, yeah, over those 4 games, you're going to have the opportunity to game plan and call things to his strengths, right? If you're replacing Goff for one series, two series, one quarter, your game plan is the game plan. So that's the thing. Like, he has to come in and be able to run that in a pinch. If you have time to game plan with him and all this other stuff, yeah, then you're gonna see more quarterback design runs and things of this nature, and not the other stuff. Hooker's strength in college was one read, then run of it isn't there, and that's what you're seeing here, and that's why he's not the ideal person right now. You know what I mean? Because it ain't just one read; it's one, two, three, four. Then you can run. Yeah, he definitely needs to start game too. Kyle Allen proved that he's not the one. DiCaprio Boodle. All right. All he had to do was get his head around on that, and it would have been fine. Boodle has been doing okay. He did give up that one, but yeah, yeah, you can't hook that arm like that, bro. If you hook in the arm and you're trying to get away with it, you flailing in the dude's face is not gonna help you. You gotta get your head around. Boodle has had decent coverage. He gave up one. He gave up one touchdown earlier, but yeah, that one wasn't. It wasn't helpful. Whatever he was doing on that one. Uh, I'm trying to find some positives here. He ain't gonna make the team. Y'all pooping on that man. Oh, number 13, number 17 is poop. His name is DiCaprio Boodle. He was never gonna succeed in the NFL. You know? What I like about this chat is nobody other than K is overreacting to what we're seeing. Like, we know what this means. It's gonna be a lot of people tomorrow in the Woodward Sports chats all day long who are gonna be losing their ish. And go, oh my God, the Lions are so bad, blah 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 blah. I'd be like, dude, it was the Hall of Fame game, bro. Okay, see, there you go. That was a nicely timed run blitz by Kelvin Shepard. Is that Keith Cooper? Chris Collinsworth said, I know in Detroit there's going to be a temptation to write about this game. For what? Chris Collinsworth just said this game means nothing. Okay, thank you. For for once, I agree with Chris Collinsworth. Boodle is booty. I'm a pack his bags. He looks like Will Harris out there. I actually think he's better than Will Harris. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, Will Harris was a he was a guy. He was a guy that once you saw he was on the field, man up, man up. I'm gonna have to stab out in 20 minutes. Um, Hopefully the game will be over by then, but I don't know. Here's a question for y'all, right? If you had the opportunity to have Bijan Robinson and Jameer Gibbs in the backfield, would you give up David Montgomery so that you could have Bijan and Jameer in the backfield? Um, we went undefeated in preseason and lost every game in regular season. We need to see what we have as backups. Facts. That's what I say. 4-0 to 0-16. So whenever you talk to me about the preseason, no. You freak out about it? No, stop doing that. You get too confident about it? No, stop doing that. It is one of those things that we're watching backups and we're looking to see what we got. That is all. Um, I expected more from the backup quarterback situation, which doesn't look great. Um, I don't really care about the turnovers or whatever. I think the run defense has been pretty good, regardless of who's been in there. He said he does massive power workouts in the shower. All right. All right, damn. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Cause what other power workouts are you doing in the shower? Um, we don't need to tear down our players. We need to build them up. You see you on the line, boy. Step up to the line, boy, and we'll see what's what. See that. See, I don't know whose fault that play was. Was that on Hooker or was that on his H back or fullback, whoever that was that didn't leak out far enough? He said it would be hard, but it might do it. That's a nasty backfield. Cedric Sweeney says no. No need to stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Stay hydrated, my friends. um, just expected to see a few standouts. So far, not seeing it. Like I said, Tesla, it looked good against people he should look good against. So, um, let's see. Harbaugh being strung out on pills is it's crazy. Um, Tesla is to stand out for the game for sure. Yeah. You know the look, allegedly. Well, he is a former football player, so um, he might have got hooked up on some painkillers. Robert Bo from I don't understand. How do you get Bo from Robert? There you go, Hendon. Wow. Is that just a great play, or was that on? I feel like that was just a great play. Yeah, that was just a great play. Yeah, you can't fault Hendon for that one at all. He just straight took it from him. Lovett was about to come down with a really good catch. Lovett Lovett did have a couple balls today that if he would have secured them immediately, they would have been catches. That's one of them. And the other one was in the first drive when he had it in his hands, but he got it knocked out. Look at me. I am the captain now. I think they were just trying to take a deep shot. They had only taken two all game. Remember, uh, Johnny Mo wants to take explosives, right? So he's not. Yeah, I don't think it was about Hendon Hooker because that pass or that interception is not even on. Is that play is not even on Hendon Hooker? Nobody will look at that and say, "Oh, Hendon Hooker threw an interception on that." No, he threw it to Lovett. Lovett had it in his hands, and the dude took it out. Dan's first text tonight is gonna be to Teddy. I don't know if you need to make Hooker look. Wow, that did not look bad. That was not on Hendon Hooker. That the ball got ripped out of Lovett's hands, not Hooker's hands. Hooker put it on Lovett. Lovett had it in his hands. It was a good throw. Relax. Yeah, Zach J said that was on Lovett for sure. 100%. 100%. All right, this is the post game show, y'all. The Detroit Lions fall to the Detroit Lions third and fourth stringers fall to the uh which the Los Angeles Chargers third and fourth stringers 34-7. Um remember we got camp cuts, we got all types of stuff. There's going to be some people that aren't going to make the regular season rosters. And it's going to be because when the lights are the brightest, they're not able to perform. But again, we have camp cuts coming from other teams. They got a good look at the Chargers players. So don't be surprised if the Chargers cut somebody. Don't be surprised to see them wind up on the Detroit Lions. So our standouts from the game are Isaac Tesla and Trey Lance. Shout out to Trey Lance, man. He got all the way through a game without throwing an interception at all. So you got to love a redemption story. Is Goff rocking a mini mullet? It looked like he's doing something. He's doing something different. Appreciate you, David Bryson. And we will see you next time. Yeah. He looked shaky. I'll tell you that much. Hendon Hooker does look shaky. Um, all right, y'all. I am going to Ratledge rubbing off on golf. I'm gonna go ahead and stab out, y'all. I gotta get ready to get out of here. But appreciate y'all once again. I will be back tomorrow. We will talk about this. We'll talk about Anzalone news. We'll talk about everything that's going on. But appreciate y'all for stopping by, hanging out, chatting. That's when we're watching these games during the regular season, obviously I'll do a little bit more commentating and everything. We'll talk about what we're seeing. But live streams, it's chat centric, man. So I'm talking to y'all. I'm not just up here to see myself talk. So appreciate you guys for being very, very interactive, man. And we're gonna get these bots out of here. We got a couple moderators. So it is what it is. All right. Once again, the Motor City Cats are indeed back at it. We came to give you stats and not static. Whatever you do, make sure you keep your Lions news pragmatic. And we are out. Peace.